Hi, and welcome to a MyCarrier walkthrough video. In this, we are going to quickly cover how to quote an LTL shipment, how to select a carrier, how to dispatch your shipment, and finally, how a bill of lading and label is generated through our platform. First, to access the quote flow, navigate to the shipper toolbar on the left-hand side of your browser and click the quotation icon. This will take you to step 1 of the quote flow. From here, you will find the ability to quote both LTL and volume LTL, as well as the ability to set your payment direction by selecting prepaid, inbound collect, third party, or outbound collect. It is important to stop here and note that you must have at least one of your direct carriers integrated with the MyCarrier platform to access quoting through our system. Now that we know how to choose our mode and where to select our payment direction, it is important to understand how carrier integrated locations can be accessed. If you're shipping prepaid, you will have a drop-down list under Origin. If you are shipping inbound collect, you will have a drop-down list under Destination. And if you are shipping third-party, you will have no drop-down lists to choose from. When shipping to an address, you have a few options. The first is that you enter in the zip code and select the city and state. You can also access the address book from here, or you can toggle from lookup to Google Maps and allow Google to search the address for you. Next, we need to select if we are shipping to anything other than a business or if any accessorials are required for pickup or delivery by selecting the plus button next to accessorials. From here, we move on to the shipment items section where we can enter in our piece's details, including type, type count, dimensions of the type, whether it is stackable, a commodity description, the NMFC and sub number, freight class, total piece count, and total weight. If you need to add additional commodities to a single pallet, simply click Add Commodity below the commodity description, and this will open an additional line to add a new commodity: NMFC, sub, freight class, piece count, and weight. If you require a type with different dimensions, weights, or commodities, simply click the plus Add HU button below Type. This will give you a whole new section to create additional item lines. Once you complete a shipping line, one thing to note is that the MyCarrier system will automatically calculate your density and provide a suggested class based on the NMFTA's 11-tiered NOI density scale. If you have any questions about what your class is supposed to be, please reach out to your carrier rep and ask for guidance on how to properly class your freight. Now that you have all required fields filled in, simply click Select Carrier to request rates from all your integrated carriers. On the next screen, you will see all your available carriers' rates on quote step 2. There are a few things to note on this page. First is that the carriers are organized by transit time from left to right, quickest to slowest. Then, from top to bottom by service type, standard, guaranteed AM, and guaranteed PM. Within each tile, we list the carriers from least to most expensive. To select a carrier, simply hover over your carrier of choice and click Select. The last step of this process before dispatch is quote step 3. This is where we fill in all the remaining details required to generate your bill of lading and labels. Ensure that you have all the shipper's details, including a pickup and close time. Then add any pickup instructions that need to be transmitted to the carrier at time of dispatch by clicking the Add Pickup Instructions button and entering any details here. Then do the same thing for your consignee details. One difference to note here is that the ready and close time is not required, and if populated, may incur a charge from the carrier for restrictive hours. Next, scroll down to ensure all of your piece's details are entered correctly, and finally, enter any reference numbers that you may have. In MyCarrier, we give you the ability to utilize your own BOL number. I recommend using your sales order or fulfillment number here. After all the details have been entered, simply click the Dispatch button to dispatch this shipment to the carrier and automatically request your pickup. This final page is step 4 of the quote process and is where you can view your pickup number and print or email your bill of ladings and labels as needed.